I had fun doing the animated correction for Pteranodon, getting it from toy to creature, partially because I got to show it in two different views. Actually, I got to change the posture first. I went from on the ground to flying posture in profile, and all the dinosaurs have been in profile so far. Incidentally, Pteranodon is not a dinosaur, but we'll address that in the episode. But I also had the dorsal view, because in order to show the geometry of the creature, it's really is better just to look down at it while it's in a soaring posture. Even though that does make it slightly more challenging to fit it on screen and also show the level of detail that you need to see to be able to say, oh, the fingers need to be more accurate, or look at this little change that happens. And I think I struck a good balance by just moving in on one side of the creature and leaving the other side off, because it's the same anyway. Speaking of bilateral symmetry, I cheated a bit with the sewing video animation, because she would draw how she's going to dart the piece of clothing over, and I would just mirror that instead of, because she would draw the second one without talking, she would just sit there and draw it. So I just cut that part out, and nobody's gonna miss it. Have I mentioned I like the design of Sophia's stick figures? Because I don't think I mentioned that enough. And the Fulgurites video required a high voltage transition, and I didn't really like the ones that Alicia came up with, so I made another one. Same idea, just a little more polish on it, really, and it's a little faster. We were requested to do a few more CNC Haas safety label animations that are so lovely and popular and gruesome. And while doing those and getting the other ones all set for export, I noticed some errors. Like when I first animated these, I didn't exactly know how the lathe worked, so the animation didn't reflect reality, so I fixed that up.